Just a bunch of walls and rules.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Avatar: The Last Airbender. We are well into Season 2, not too many episodes in though. So, yes, this is going to be an interesting episode, seeing that we are in Ba Sing Se. Now, the Chronicles of Ba Sing Se last for quite a few episodes, I think 3 to 5 episodes in Season 2. Meaning we're going to be in the city for a while, and we are fastly approaching one of my favorite episodes, which is, I think it's called the Tales of Ba Sing Se, where we get a little bit of a one-on-one with each of the mainstay characters. Very good stories in that one self-contained episode. It has really not too much to do with the overarching story, but it does character build very well. So this episode, I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. I do remember, if you guys have seen the last episode, I'll plug it up here for you guys, that Jet noticed that Uncle Iroh had cold tea and then suddenly hot tea. So now he thinks that they are firebenders, so that might be an issue. We got rid of the drill, and so now we are entering Ba Sing Se with Aang and the gang. Other than that, we really don't know what's going on quite yet. So, with that being said, here we go. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Previously on Avatar.
Another previously on.
We hope to find him in Ba Sing Se.
This library is said to contain a vast collection of knowledge.
Okay.
We've got to get this information to the Earth King at Ba Sing Se.
That's where we lost Appa. Jet seeing him having hot tea.
So the old guy had some hot tea. Big deal.
He heated it himself.
Right.
Those guys are firebenders.
Maybe. Book 2, Earth, Chapter 14, City of Walls and Secrets. And the trains are run by foot.
Look, the inner wall.
Wow, it's just as big as the outer wall.
We could still be attacked by some giant exploding Fire Nation spoon.
True.
You been hitting the cactus juice again?
Right.
Weird stuff happens to us.
True. He's a corn muncher.
We'll find Appa.
It's such a big city.
True.
And where could someone possibly hide him?
That too. But I'd say with that, just about anywhere.
Oh.
Right.
Back in the city. Great.
Okay.
Just a bunch of walls and rules.
True.
You wait. You'll get sick of it in a couple of days.
Maybe. That's like an Appa dog whistle.
He's here. I can feel it.
You are the Avatar after all. That's creepy.
Hello, my name is Judy.
Judy.
I've been given the great honor of showing the Avatar around Ba Sing Se.
Okay.
And you must be Sokka, Katara, and Toph.
Well, at least you got the names right. Can't say that much for M. Night Shyamalan.
We have information about the Fire Nation army that we need to deliver to the Earth King immediately.
Okay.
Let's begin our tour, and then I'll show you to your new home here.
Were you not paying attention, lady? We said we need to speak to the Earth King, not go on tour.
Maybe you missed what I said. We need to talk to the king about the war. It's important.
Right, I just said that.
You're in Ba Sing Se now. Everyone is safe here.
Right. Look at his face. He's like, he has that rock face.
There are the ones outside protecting us, and the ones inside that help maintain order.
Okay.
This is where our newest arrivals live, as well as people that work with their hands.
So like the slums, basically. Yep, the slums.
Why do they have all these poor people blocked off in one part of the city?
It's called the ghetto. Uncle Iroh with his flowers.
In case someone brings home a lady friend.
Right.
This city is a prison. I don't want to make a life here.
True. Feels like it so far.
I found her some new jobs, and we start this afternoon.
Okay.
Look at them.
Of course, Jet's following them.
Jet, you saw a man with a hot cup of tea.
Right.
It doesn't prove he's a firebender.
True.
And what if he is? Are we supposed to attack them?
I don't know.
I thought we were starting over here, changing our ways.
Yeah, that's true.
When I get the evidence I need, I'll report them to the police and let them handle it.
Okay, kind of fair, I guess. They don't believe him, though, but, you know.
We met a professor from Ba Sing Se University. It's absolutely crucial for the king to hear.
History fascinating. Look, here.
Wow. Just changes the subject,
Is that woman deaf?
right?
It's called being handled. Get used to it.
She's your handler.
How do you feel?
Ridiculous.
You have to wear an apron,
Could this possibly come in a larger size?
right?
Extra string in the back. Have some tea while you wait.
Now that tea is actually hot.
This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
Isn't that what tea is?
Uncle, that's what all tea is.
See?
How could a member of my own family say something so horrible?
Right. It's true. Almost got you there, buddy.
The upper ring is home to our most important citizens.
Okay, so the rich people.
What's inside that wall?
Guards.
Inside is the royal palace.
Right.
Those men are agents of the Dai Li,
Okay.
the cultural authority of Ba Sing Se.
Huh, okay.
They are the guardians of all our traditions.
So they are the guards.
One doesn't just pop in on the Earth King.
Right.
More good news.
Uh-oh.
Your request for an audience with the Earth King is being processed
Okay.
and should be put through in about a month.
Wow.
Much more quickly than usual.
Sure. Welcome to bureaucracy.
6 to 8 weeks, actually.
6 to 8 weeks is more than a month.
I think we'd enjoy it more if we weren't staying so long. Can't we see the king any sooner?
Right.
The Earth King is very busy running the finest city in the world,
Sure.
but he will see you as soon as time permits.
Right.
If we're gonna be here for a month, we should spend our time looking for Appa.
I agree.
Be happy to escort you anywhere you would like to go.
We don't need a babysitter.
Right.
To leave you alone would make me a bad host.
Not really. Cat owl.
If someone wanted to sell a stolen animal without anyone knowing, where would they go?
That's a good question.
Who runs it? Come on, you know.
Uh-oh. Shaking her head.
You'll have to leave now. Your lemur is harassing my sparrowkeets.
That's like the most normal, like, mix of animals. A sparrow and a parakeet.
And which of your professors could we ask about the war with the Fire Nation?
None of them. Judy, say no.
Well, I'm sorry no one has seen your bison. Why don't you go get some rest?
Okay. Uh-oh. Right.
You're the Avatar.
Yeah, kind of.
Why is everyone here so scared to talk about the war?
Good question.
Scared? What do you mean?
I can feel you shaking.
Right.
Look, I'm just a minor government official.
Okay.
Waited 3 years to get this house. I don't want to get into trouble.
That's fair.
You can't mention the war here. Stay away from the Dai Li.
Okay. It's a little strange, but okay.
Would you like a pot of tea?
We've been working in a tea shop all day.
Right.
I'm sick of tea.
Okay.
Sick of tea? That's like being sick of breathing.
I mean, if you're sick of breathing, you die.
Have you seen our spark rocks?
You'll have to firebend, old man.
I took the flint stick away.
Where are you going?
I borrowed our neighbor's.
You might know they're being watched. Uncle Iroh is pretty keen on that kind of stuff. You've got mail. Looks like a script.
How are we supposed to do that? One doesn't just pop in on the Earth King.
Right.
The king is having a party at the palace tonight for his pet bear.
You mean platypus bear?
Right.
No, it just says bear.
Wow, that's kind of normal.
Certainly you mean his pet skunk bear.
Or his armadillo bear.
Gopher bear?
Wow.
This place is weird.
Says the person who just said platypus bear.
Well, no offense to you simple country folk. A real society crowd would spot you a mile away.
Okay.
You've got no manners.
I've got no manners?
Right.
You're not exactly Lady Fancy Fingers.
True.
I learned proper society behavior and chose to leave it.
Okay.
You never learned anything. And frankly, it's a little too late.
Ouch.
You could teach us.
Yeah, I'm mastering every element. How hard can manners be?
Right.
Mr. Sakawater Tribe. Miss Katara Water Tribe,
Right.
Lord Momo of the Momo Dynasty.
Momo Dynasty.
Avatar Aang, how you do? Go on.
Ow.
Pull it off, but you two would be lucky to pass as busboys.
Fair.
Fire! Ah!
Fire. Air. Water.
You look beautiful.
Don't talk to the commoners, Katara.
Right.
First rule of society.
Okay. He's still walking around with the cape.
Jet, we need to talk.
What?
That's scary.
And we think you're becoming obsessed with this.
That's fair.
It's not healthy.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not really healthy.
Maybe you've forgotten about how the Fire Nation left us all homeless?
Okay. I like those green lanterns.
Ah, green!
I know, right?
Not the movie, but the ones outside of the building, you know.
Secret ingredient is love.
He's love.
I'm tired of waiting. These two men are firebenders!
Okay. And how are you going to prove that?
I saw the old man heating his tea.
It's technically assault now, and brandishing a weapon.
He works in a tea shop.
Right.
He's a firebender, I'm telling you!
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You'll have to defend yourself. Then everyone will know.
You're about to piss off the cops, dude.
You want a show? I'll give you a show.
Cool, it's double swords. They keep them really sharp. Nice transition.
Invitation, please.
I think this will do.
No entry without an invitation. Step out of line, please.
But I'm a Beifong,
Look, the Pangs and the Yumsoon Hans are waiting in there for us.
right?
I'm gonna have to tell them who didn't let me in.
I'm sorry to bother you, but my cousin lost our invitations.
Good scam,
Do you think you could help us? Our family's inside, and I'm sure they're very worried.
right? They got like glowy crystal things.
He's taking all the good stuff.
Look, it's just a bear.
Quiet! You don't know what I had to do to get seats this near the bear!
Be lucky that you're not on the bear's menu.
By the way, I'm Long Feng.
Long Feng.
I'm a cultural minister to the king.
Okay.
I'm Huamei, and this is Dung.
Dung. Really?
I don't see him right now, but I'm sure we'll find him soon.
Don't worry.
Eh,
Scored, it would be dishonorable to abandon you ladies without finding your family first.
he's quick.
I came up with a backup plan. We dress Momo like a ghost, okay?
Right, okay.
We blast a hole in the wall.
Or we can go in with these guys.
True.
Toph said we might pass as busboys.
Right. Good, going with the plot. So that was, foreshadowing earlier then.
Getting tired of using those swords. Why don't you go ahead and firebend at me?
You're trying to goad him into using his firebending.
Bet you wish he'd help you out with a little fire blast right now.
You're the one who needs help.
Right. Nice.
You see that? The Fire Nation is trying to silence me.
I think he is firebending, but very slightly.
Forget about them. Just keep an eye out for the king.
I don't know what he looks like.
His tail.
Royal, flowing robe, fancy jewelry.
Right. Looks like a king.
You found us.
I'd know your little footsteps anywhere, Twinkle Toes.
Thanks for letting us in.
Sorry, but the guy who escorted us in won't let us out of his sight.
Okay.
You have to leave immediately or we'll all be in terrible trouble.
Right.
You don't understand. You must go.
Oops. Oh no, her makeup and her clothes. Wow, air drying. You didn't think maybe water bending? Uh-oh. Judy, not happy.
You keep their attention while I look for the king.
Watch this, everybody.
Okay, so Aang is going to do circus tricks and entertain the bear.
Arrest them! They're firebenders!
Okay,
Confused. We're just simple refugees.
right.
Young men wrecked my tea shop.
It's true, sir. This crazy kid attacked the finest tea maker in the city.
That's good,
That's very sweet.
right?
Come with us, son.
They are earthbenders. They have, like, rock gloves. And rock cuffs. Here we go. Looks like an evil villain.
The Earth King!
Right.
Greetings, Your Majesty!
Let me go!
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. That's a neat trick.
I am Long Feng, head of the Dai Li.
Right.
I'd like to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
Why won't you let us talk to the king?
Right.
The Earth King has no time.
Really now.
This could be the most important thing he's ever heard.
Okay. Yep. That's true.
It's my job to oversee the rest of the city's resources.
Okay.
So the king is just a figurehead.
Yep.
He's your puppet.
Kinda, yeah.
His Majesty is an icon, a god to his people.
Okay.
But we found out about a solar eclipse that will leave the Fire Nation defenseless.
Yep.
It is the strict policy of Ba Sing Se that the war not be mentioned.
It's kind of a weird rule.
Constant news of an escalating war will throw the citizens of Ba Sing Se into a state of panic.
Right.
Calm down. You're safe now.
Okay.
There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
Well, no, it's outside of Ba Sing Se.
Silencing talk of conflict, Ba Sing Se remains a peaceful, orderly utopia.
So they're trying to, like, Clockwork Orange him, basically?
What exactly is the treatment here going to be, then?
It's quite simple, really. We're just going to show you some films.
There is no war within the walls. Here, we are free.
Okay. It's getting weird.
Until now, you've been treated as our honored guest.
Right.
From now on, you will be watched every moment by Dai Li agents.
Fun.
If you mention the war to anyone, you will be expelled from the city.
Not fun.
Shame if you were not able to complete your quest.
Blackmail.
Now Judy will show you home.
Judy.
I'm Judy.
That's not Judy.
I'll be your host.
They got rid of Judy. And that is it. Let's talk about it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Avatar: The Last Airbender, and as you can see, I got some tea. Yes, this is Teavana's Peach Tranquility, spelled with a I-T-Y, not T-E-A. Kind of a missed opportunity there, if you ask me. But, it'd be what it be. So yes, this is kind of smoking. You might be able to see it on camera. I don't know. But it's pretty good tea. Not a sponsor, just so you know. It's just I like this kind of tea. And I figured since we're running a tea shop now in Avatar: The Last Airbender, we might as well have some tea to go with it. So yes, this episode is pretty interesting. Of course, we have the parallel storylines running. Jet is trying to prove that Uncle Iroh and Zuko are, in fact, Fire Nation, and he's failing at it. Avatar and the gang are trying to get to the Earth King, and they are failing at that as well, which is kind of interesting. So, in the whole mix of the events that are going on, we had the lady Judy, and she was a pretty nice lady. I'm sad to see that she had to be removed, but that was technically the Avatar's fault, if you ask me. Yes, there are going to be tea puns, like ask me, Judy, have some tea, puns all around. So, yes, it was just kind of fun to have Judy there and how she kind of shook off everybody, like, don't tell them anything. You know the rules, and then she disappeared. And then we find out that the general in charge, or the guy in charge, is actually the one pretty much in control. He is basically the king without having the title, and he is technically brainwash/torturing Jet now. So we'll see how that works out in the next episode, hopefully. Or should I say, hopeful tea. Uncle Iroh and Prince Zuko are just trying to get ahead of the game and, you know, keep their heads down, do some work, make an honest living for a bit, not really trying to do anything Avatar/Fire Nation related. They're just trying to keep their heads down and survive. So, yeah, it's a pretty interesting episode all around. I do like that Clockwork Orange deal that they had at the end. I do not believe that that was really a callback to a Clockwork Orange, but it kind of was Clockwork Orange-esque, but of course, a lot of these are. So, a lot of these, like, torture, mind control scenes really are, because that movie really set the bar for brainwashing stuff. So, if you guys haven't seen A Clockwork Orange, if you're one of the younger viewers, I do not suggest watching it. If you're into Kubrick and, you know, psychological-ish movies, it's pretty interesting. You know, it's dark. Gotta give it that. It is dark. So, yeah, watch at your own risk. It's a pretty good movie, though. With that being said, though, I hope you guys like this episode. If you do, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Nobody sees it anyways. We will be continuing all with Avatar for next couple of weeks at least. We have quite a few more episodes to go. Of course, we are watching All in the Family, also known as Archie Bunker, and that is on Wednesdays. Avatar is on Fridays for now, and when we are done, I will be taking a break from Avatar and Fridays for a little bit. Kind of wanted to double up on my All in the Families and get the next series kind of done before I start posting it because, well, of course, copyright. With that being said, I hope you guys liked this episode. I do want to thank all of you guys for getting this far in the video. Of course, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and give that subscribe button a little tap.
Don't worry about it, you're still in good shape. All you gotta do is just tap it in. Just tap it in.
So with that being said, I will see you next time. Peace.
Thank you.